Hello, Capricorn. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. It's mid-December now. I'll be doing the energy readings for mid-December. Situationship reading on you and a potential other lover. Um, yeah, so it's a love situationship reading for this mid-December, and I'll be working with the Great Mirror with a number of energies, and I think I will work from the Royal Fez deck, the Royal Fez 1975 deck with you. So we'll go ahead and clear the energy of the deck. I would invite you to relax and to clear your mind if you can. The Great Mirror is a 9-card spread. It will show the difference of perspectives between them, you, and the mirror between. The mirror is reflexive. It can reflect. It can also be seen through in order to look at your lover. So that is the Great Mirror. Please relax. And the deck. 2 more shuffles and it's ready. Okay, now it's ready. There's something here that you managed to avoid, a great falling out. You are witnessing from a distance some sort of great calamity, and you've been able to escape without being damaged by this calamity. Some sort of ego death occurred between 2 people, and it happened, or perhaps it hasn't happened yet. But either way, I think you are protected. Something about your own preservation of self is being here. It's because you've withdrawn. And now you can see elements of someone's behavior come to light. Something about it is helping you to regenerate a sense of grounding, and through this you are able to release fears and prisons of your mind in order to revisit something from the past. Okay, there's clear indication with the 8 of Cups in reverse and Judgment here that you are using your discernment to figure out what and all this thing from the past gives you. It looks like you're moving towards the 10 of Cups energy in mid-month December, so there is some sort of great union of sorts, some sort of yoga, and I think it has to do with family. Because they've seen you essentially going through a type of transformation, finding that inner light. Withdrawal comes here with the Hermit card as well as the Hanged Man. When it comes to a new beginning, you have found this vision and will be coming into some sort of agreement with someone who's giving an apology, but I think you will cut them out and design your own purpose. Then only then will you look through the veil of options and find some sort of love, as well as deep transformation through this love, as well as a coming to power with the 6 of Rods energy and a release of emotional energies coming through your 7th house in Cancer. Okay, this has to do with the past coming into the present, yes, but also some sort of reunion or union in general. There is familiar influences, but it doesn't have to be so. It could also just be a lover that is coming back in some sort of way. Could be that you're dealing with a Cancer, potentially somebody with Scorpio affinities, a hidden Sagittarius, or a Pisces. Those are just options. But it seems like you are coming into a way of writing your own script. Okay, give me 1 second, please. So, my dear Capricorn, the deck is ready. I'm building you now the Great Mirror. It's a 9-card spread. Okay. Seems like you've had to go through some sort of withdrawal. There's a secret truth here. Your person may let you back in after realizing something. They are They're not in control, but they seem to be in control. They have a control complex when it comes to the connection you share. You are you've found some sort of profound truth about this connection. Something about it is very secret, though. I need to know why this secret is here. I'll be using the Jogo de Cartas Portuguese deck for this secret the High Priestess holds. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Good. So, okay. There's a lot of love here. Yeah. So there's a need for you to bring about a secret truth, okay? So we're starting the reading now. Here in the mirror, subconsciously, what you are projecting forth and trying to get into knowing is a secret truth of the High Priestess. Your intuition is definitely being listened to, and because you've listened correctly, there is a truth that is being uttered. The truth has to do with a type of fated event through distance. Through distance with this person, you have found the love that exists between you two, but there's also a secret sadness about it. There is a mother figure who is offering to this vision of perspective, but the love that is offered is self-love. So it could be that you're dealing with a Cancer, one who is very self-concerned, and because of this, there is some sort of lack of peace between you two. You found perspective, and you're searching for a sense of stability somehow with this person, or they are within themselves, and this no longer causes you fear. So the High Priestess is essentially telling you, or you're perceived as the High Priestess. What you're trying to manifest is this High Priestess energy, is revealing secrets. Truth is very much in central concern for you in the month of mid-December, and the truth has to do with yes, happiness that comes from distant perspectives, and love that comes from a bit of distance, and then the ability to close gaps of distance through this love, and then find a sense of home, okay? Very intense. I misread that peace card. It's actually a sense of peace. I think this person is waking up, whoever they are. This Queen of Cups is waking up to the connection here. The connection here is very beautiful, and it's very rich in emotion as well as healing, okay? But only through distance. Distance will make the heart grow fonder, okay? That's the secret that the High Priestess holds. Consciously, what you have brought into the table is this Five of Pentacles energy. You have withdrawn from this connection in order to find some sort of stability, or perhaps you're not giving to the time and energy that was required for this because you're on some sort of spiritual quest, okay? The High Priestess is a very spiritual card, so it indicates to me that you're on the path of truth. So on the soul level here, within the mirror, what they see and what you see yourself as, what you self-project, is this person who's trying to find the truth that has been eluding you. There's something about your soul connection to this person that requires you to process quite a bit to find a new philosophy on the way you commit yourself in your higher self and your deeper self to them. You're trying to philosophize it, okay? That could be good or bad, but I think if you stand to your truth, which has been missing to this connection, you'll find some resonance. Just listen to that High Priestess energy, okay? And go on the path of dematerialization, go on the path of the Five of Pentacles to be cast out and feel this energy, and then to find your truth through the darkness of night. Do you understand? Okay, 1 second. On their side, there is a very intense dynamic here. We have fire energy as well as swords energy. In a way, they're kind of reflecting you, but then there's something about this connection that they manifested. They wanted you at first, and it's so strange that they had to watch you sort of disconnect yourself from the connection, okay? Very intense, but I think they have a clear they feel more like they have a soul connection to you than you to them. They're not trying to philosophize it as you are. They're not trying to reason the connection. They just feel it and they know it. Somehow they've come into this realization, and it's very clear now. my dear Capricorn. And yes, at first, when you guys first met, there was an element of manifestation, and it was a wild manifestation, uncontrollable. This person felt a draw to you that was, it felt like they created it, but they don't know how they did it, kind of energy. So it's the Queen of Rods in reverse. So it talks to me of a queen who knows what she wants, yes, but then she's unable to control her passions. Therefore, the magic goes crazy, and the magic can be have an element of darkness to it. Okay, this person may be dealing with an element of darkness, but they see the connection and they want to transform through it, and I think forcefully. There's a lot of force in this. Okay, so they have the Queen of Rods as well as the Queen of Swords in reverse. Therefore, they're not able to temper the energies of the sword cycles. Their brain, their neurological capacities are out of whack whenever they think of you, and whenever they feel passion for you, they feel like, where's this passion coming from? When in actuality, they created it themselves subconsciously. Okay, they created this passion and this sword cycle in the head. They feel like they owe you something. They want to invite you back in, but they feel like they're out of control when it comes to like I said, the neurons in their brain, they get scattershot and you fry their brain or something. They malfunction in a robotic kind of way, almost reptilian in a way. So you create a lot of passion for this person, and then it fries their brain, and then they realize after that meltdown that there is a soul connection between you two. I think you know this, and you both know within the mirror that there is some sort of repressed happiness here. You guys make each other happy, but it's not being expressed right now. Something about the higher self. Perhaps you are trying to find your higher self, perhaps even through them, through their inner child, or they through you. And they might perceive you as a type of inner child, somebody who's innocent and untainted by something. But there is a secret happiness here that exists between you two, and it has to be celebrated somehow. There's a block. I need to know why the sun is in reverse here within the mirror. I need to know why. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. The sun is in reverse because the sun is in reverse. It is very clear that there is an element about this connection that is holding back the higher forms, holding back the higher self, the progression and the maturity of something well worth. Okay, this talks to me of maybe past life iterations of you and this person as siblings or as children. And this is a very deep connection. There's like a hidden sadness and a hidden happiness combined, and the power is very strong. It's enough to fertilize many planets through this energy and to give light to the darkest reaches of the universe. However, it's being suppressed in the month of December. I don't know why, and it won't say why. I just know that there's a clear indication of some sort of hidden happiness if you guys work on maturity in this connection, in actually growing this connection further and not cutting it off. I think, Cap, you're potentially looking for the truth or the right mechanism, the right reason to cut off this connection, but deep down inside, through the High Priestess energy, you know that this is a source of happiness for you, even though you feel like left out in the cold right now. Okay, there's a strong possibility this person cut you out or ghosted you in a certain way, but it's strange because they're still calling you back in with that Queen of Swords energy. Okay, I need to know why the queens are in reverse here, but first give me a second. So the Queen of Rods, the queens, there are two queens, two divas, two donnas here, and one is of the sword in reverse, one is of the rods in reverse, and they're both very powerful queens. This is your person. Okay. They're in reverse because they're trying to balance out their emotions, okay? They're trying to balance out their emotions and their sensuality for you. They have urges for you, and they want you to come to them. It's very strange. They really want you to come to them after the fact that they may have cut you out. So they want to see like some form of devotion, twisted form of devotion. It's like, I know I have this connection with you, I know we're here for a reason, but you have to come to me to open up my emotional channels. That's what they're saying, and you have to deserve it, even though I may have manifested this whole situation. And it's like, I want this, but I want you to give it to me. They're very selfish, this energy. Okay, now between you, like I said, double sun in reverse, very intense combination. Double sun. That's the first time I've ever had it. So that is either double. It's like really depressing, or like really, really hot and really filled with gravity and like filled with life. This connection, this soul bond. But for some reason, between you two, you're both manifesting within the mirror the need to end a cycle, but it can't end. Okay, it's like the need to close off a cycle, but it's very hard to close off. You're trying very desperately to set down the burden, but it's still remaining there. This person won't let you go. This person won't let you go, and they're gonna keep walking towards you to find that you're there as the high priestess, very quiet. Like they're gonna try to move towards you, and they're like, "Why the hell are you so quiet?" But then in actuality, because the high priestess is in reverse, it's like you start to tell them things, and they're very deep things about love, and then this might trigger something inside of them. I don't know what. I wish I knew. Let's figure it out quickly, because it's very striking. So when they move towards you and you're in the high priestess energy, it's like, and they're trying to get rid of this cycle from the past to move towards you. It's like they're stuck. It might be that they're stuck in some sort of like 10 of rods with somebody else, and they're trying to make something die in order to move towards you. But then at this point, because they've ghosted you so much, you're not willing to really open up. If you do, it'll only be about profound, deep insight, you know? And that might scare them. I don't know. It's a very complicated situation. Somebody's ego has to die here, and their ego is tied directly to a father figure from the past. Yeah, something about regeneration of this father figure, regeneration of an old cycle of egoistic moves, of egoistic design is here, and is putting a burden on this person. They need to grow and evolve. They need to grow and evolve. And also, you are still willing, secretly, to give something to them with the Queen of Pentacles energy in the mirror. You're moving towards them with this offer, but it's being held back. It's being held back because you feel like you're wasting your time. Why is there this hold back? It might feel like you're wasting your time or your energy towards this person because they're taking forever and they're dragging their feet to this connection, even though they know there's something here. There's a truth that you know, that the Queen of Pentacles knows of. A truth, a very high truth. Okay, it has to do with your own materiality, your own stability, and it has to do with the truth has to do with bad timing in this situation, bad timing as well as the need. Yeah, this person, every time they cross your boundaries or you cross theirs, there's an element of toxicity. So safe boundaries not here. And because this person at one point had a lot of lust for you with the Queen of Rods, it's like they weren't thinking. And because of this, now they're trying to think, but their brain is fried because of all of the sexual passion they feel for you, okay? Very tricky situation, but very sexy. I'm going to give you a bit of advice. So, Capricorn, holy hell, how did you find this person, or how did they find you? And why don't they just leave you alone? You know, if they set you out and then you started to evolve spiritually, you're going to progress way past them. And then how are you supposed to celebrate this, like, this soul contract with them? I think they're trying to learn from you something that has to do with your childhood and theirs, and how they can evolve and grow from this inner child and this inner child work. They seem to be really childish in a certain way, and they want you to come to them. It's so strange. Why don't they just figure out what the hell they want and like just leave you alone or something? I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, it's saying here to be loyal to whatever happens. One more card, please. From the Ivan Bilibin deck, 1885. One more card, please. One more card. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Capricorn. This is dark. So even though like some heavy fallout may have occurred here with the Dark Rider and catastrophe, ruin here, it's like you're moving away from that as like a wounded knight, and you're moving towards this like this posterity and this loyalty to something else, or to something that represents unconditional love. You're moving towards that. So maybe they're doing this as well, but they're coming from a very dark place, this person. and then they see you, and then they see that you can offer them a very unconditional, loyal love, but for some reason they're so damaged from the past, and they need to figure out something. Okay. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Hopefully you like that. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, please. And I am taking readings. Very much do appreciate your support. Please take what you will, and I'll see you on the other side in 2020. Ciao.